Hae-uk and Junja meet to discuss their children's ill-fated relationship. Junja starts out blaming Soo-won for disappearing and causing her daughter's pain over the past 10 years. Hae-uk puts her in her place with the news of Soo-won's death, saying because of a phone call from Yoon, she can't ever see or touch her son again. She ends with the demand for Junja to restrain her daughter because she can't lose both sons. Meanwhile, the couple in question reaffirms their love for each other. Do-Hoon, looking dapper in a tailored suit with his hair gelled back, as per CEO Hwang's advice, makes another appearance at the one's office to give Chi-Sook a flower bouquet. She's dazzled by his new appearance and agrees to a date. Yeong-Eun visits Jae-Gook at his photo studio. With a running customer count of 0, he's decided to charge each customer only 5,000 won for unlimited pictures. Mi-Sook, feeling time slipping away, forces her crying daughter to learn to dress herself without help. At the same time, Soo-Ho meets with Min-kyung and realizes that she's more concerned about the impact of his absence on her job than on her heart. That night, Do-Hoon takes Chi-Sook on a date to the Namsan Love Locks. He tells her that, while she can keep considering their relationship a contract, he plans to treat his unrequited love sincerely. After adding a love lock to the fence, Do-Hoon gives Chi-Sook the key so that she can remove the lock when she ends their relationship. Junja visits Yoon at her apartment, pleading with her to end things with Jae-Gook. Yoon explains that the hardest part of her relationship with Soo-won was ending things before her heart was ready, and she can't fathom doing it again. Junja tells her love won't stay the same, as Yoon will feel guilty for making Jae-Gook cut ties with his mother, and he will feel bad watching her feel guilty. When life gets harder, she'll regret choosing Jae-Gook and the hard path. Yoon counters that when she feels like that and both her and Jae-Gook don't feel in love anymore, only then will she break up. The next day, at the one's office, Yoon meets with a domestic fabric vendor and offers him a business proposal. She then visits Jae-Gook's studio to find that he has gone out to get lunch. Yoo-jun, who we can only assume has been stalking Yoon, uses the opportunity to harass her and guilt-trip her about Soo-won, and only leaves after Jae-Gook returns. Jae-Gook follows Yoo-jun to her car, wanting to know what her intentions are for badgering Yoon. She tells him that she wants Yoon to feel the pain of losing a partner without having caused that pain. Jae-Gook reveals to her that Soo-won was actually speeding through the rain on the night that he died to break up with Yoon, not because he chose her. In a flashback to their phone call, Soo-won tells Jae-Gook that he can't handle the pressure, so he's breaking up with Yoon, and advises Jae-Gook not to be a coward like him. Later, Yeong-Eun and Chi-Sook take Mi-Sook to Jae-Gook's studio, since Mi-Sook wants to get her pictures taken before she loses more weight from chemotherapy. The three friends have fun, laughing and dancing together as Jae-Gook takes their photos. That night, Junja has a fight with her husband, who blames her for Yoon's current dilemma. Junja finds Yoon and Jae-Gook at the photo studio and wants Jae-Gook to stay away from Yoon, saying that an illegitimate child like him has no right to upend her precious daughter's life. Junja leaves the studio with an outraged Yoon right on her heels. Hailing a taxi, Junja threatens to go back and hound Jae-Gook again if Yoon doesn't get in with her. Chi-Sook has Do-Hoon meet her at the Love Locks again to announce that she wants to date for real. Having been told by Mi-Sook that when there is time, you should love in earnest, and when it's time to say goodbye, you should say goodbye peacefully. She kisses him and throws away the key to their lock, ready to jump into their relationship and live without regrets. Mi-Sook comes home to put her daughter to bed, who's been practicing how to put on her own stockings and even wore them to sleep just so her mother can see them. The following day at the one's office, we learned that the fabric vendor accepted Yoon's proposal, which is an advanced payment to resolve the problem of fashion brands lowering the amounts they offer for domestically produced fabrics, preventing domestic vendors from committing to high-quality products. With the advanced payment, they mitigate that risk. Yoon reasons that if Sono continues to purchase from overseas fabric vendors, they will have to continuously raise the price of their clothes until customers are better off buying directly from overseas fashion brands. With the added security of constant quality checks, CEO Hwang enthusiastically agrees. At home, Junja serves Tae-Sook with the divorce papers, saying that she doesn't want to waste the rest of her life being his caregiver. After work, Yoon goes to see Jae-Gook at his studio. She gets angry at him for not complaining about the way Junja spoke to him. When he tells her that he's let people comment on his birth all his life, she gets angry at him for that too. She then fumes about the way he casually downgraded his career for her. Jae-Gook is moved that she cares enough to badger him when no one else has before. He thinks to himself that he has finally met his true love and then says that out loud. Yoon warns him that she'll keep getting angry and he assures her that he will keep loving her anyways. Yoon has a flashback to the day she went to Haeok's house for lunch. Haeok proclaims that the guilt Jae-Gook will feel when she removes herself from his life will be on Yoon's head forever. She asks if Yoon thinks they can be happy with that hanging over them. Back in the present, Yoon tearfully returns Jae-Gook's declaration of love. And that's it for this episode. I feel like Mi-Sook's coming to terms with her illness with the support of her friends is heartwarming and inspiring, but watching her husband's anguish and her daughter's oblivion is totally heartbreaking. I wonder if there's a happy ending there. What will happen to this family? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. And as always, click the subscribe button if you want to receive updates on future episodes and other dramas like this. Thank you for watching.